Hi guys, so yesterday I went to the 2021 London Classic Car Show. It was open air this year at Science Park. Thankfully we had great weather, also a ton of absolutely sensational and spectacular cars and some awesome people that we met as well. So a really good day out. I've already put up a video on this channel, and you'll find all the links to the videos I mentioned below in the description, of just some of my choice picks from the 110 cars that Classic Car Auctions were putting up for auction actually today. So I went there yesterday, and today was going to be the auction for these. And go check that video out, see which ones took your fancy and if you agreed with my top choices, although they were quite personal. In addition to that, I put up another video in which I looked at just one small area of the event and featured such cars as the Ferrari F40, the Alfa Romeo SZ, and the Ford RS200. That was just to give you a little taster of what the event was like. After that, we then decided that we were going to do a Instagram live, so you can check that out on my Instagram. That's not on Instagram at Brown Car Guy, it's on Instagram at Shazad Sheikh, so it's my own one. Again, the links will be below in the description. The full IGTV is still on there, but what happened during that Instagram live is the intention was to do a circuit of the show, but we started from near the entry point and we got to as far as the drivers union stand, where I bumped into some amazing people, and we actually ended up doing a series of fantastic interviews. So what I've decided to do now is that what follows after this is the first part of that, is the walking part of that Instagram live. So of course, bear in mind, this is going to be in portrait format, not in landscape format, so I hope you don't mind. So I just edited that and I've put that here so you can watch that. And those interviews, I've edited them into 3 separate videos that are also on this channel, and you don't want to miss them because they are really, I mean, I was amazed by fluke what great conversations we had yesterday. So go check those out. Meanwhile, make sure that you are subscribing to this channel and you turn on the notification icon so that you don't miss any of my videos. Also subscribe to browncarguy.com and follow me on all the social media channels. There's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course even TikTok. Just search my hashtag, which of course is hashtag browncarguy. And you know what, if you enjoy my content, then maybe you can support it, and you can do that by heading over to patreon.com/browncarguy, where you can sponsor these videos. Cool, let's get into this. Hello, Shazad Sheikh here with Mr. Reza, Mr. Reza Adil, reporting live, there he is, we figured it out, reporting live from the London Classic Car Show, and hello to Karthik. So, if you're interested, because if you're not, doesn't really matter, but if you're interested, what we thought we'd do today is take you on a little walk around, live, from this show. And then you can tell us what cars you're interested in and stuff like that, and we can talk about some of the cars that I'm interested in, and yeah, specifically me. There you go. So here we are, London Classic Car Show, and we're here on the Friday, the first day of the show. This is one of the first big events of 2021, post-COVID of course, so we're all delighted to be here. I'm also delighted that it's not raining. We're going to have a little walk around, and as you can see, Lamborghini stand, and I love the number plate on this, E3ULL. Bull. What else would it be? Now the Countach, of course, for me is a very special car because it's the first supercar that I ever reviewed, and it's one of the first most exciting drives I ever had. Very early on in my career, I was 2021. This was all the way back in Saudi Arabia, and there was a black one, and I have done another video about this as well. Sorry, it was a white one in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia in 1990, I think it was, and I was just going to do a feature on the car. I was just going to talk about the Countach and what it represents and what it's about, and feature this person's car. And then he took me for a drive in the car, and of course that was going to be part of the report. And then he pulled over and he says, "Do you want to have a go?" Can you imagine me at, I think it was 20 or 21 years old, and he's just said, "Do you want to have a go?" I'm like, hell yeah, I want to have a go. And back then, it was such an awesome experience. And I drove that car, I remember that was 16 years after the Countach first came out. And then I drove another Countach 16 years after that. So exactly 16 years after that. Next year will be 16 years again. So if anybody out there's got a Countach they want me to drive next year, get in touch. But it'll be really interesting. So the next one I drove was a black one in Dubai. Over here we've also got Murciélagos, we've got Diablo right at the end. Hello, how are you? There you are. We've got Diablo right at the end, which belongs to one of the guys up there in the Lamborghini club. So one of the things about this event, let's walk over here because we've got some more cars. We're going to take a little bit of a walk around. The thing about Maseratis, they're all named after wind, aren't they? And I've had my lunch, so we should be okay. But it's named after wind and stuff like that. So you got, what is it, Ghibli and Mirak and all of this sort of stuff. So there's some cool ones over here. If you guys are fans of Maseratis, you want to see more about them. One of my favorites is an old Ghibli, and the Ghibli is over there, which I think we also saw at the London Concourse. And again, videos of that are on my channel. 9 videos I put up from there. So with the way that these events work, come, let's take a walk. So where is it? So again, look at the number plate on this one. Ibora. Another Ghibli next to it. What is that? Orangey red, isn't it? It's kind of orangey red. It's very beautiful. So there's a Ghibli here and a Ghibli over there. One of the great things about these events is you never know what you're going to see. So over here, you're coming from Italian Lamborghinis over there, Italian sophisticated Maseratis over there. Then you've got Italian design, but with German engineering. You've got BMW M1 over there. I don't know if you can make it out. It's just over there, which I think is also one of my favorite cars. Absolutely awesome. And of course, we're celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Jaguar E-Type, which is why there's so many E-Types here. There's a whole line of them. I mean, if you like E-Types, it's just too many for you to handle, really, quite honestly. But there is an M1. Now, along with the M1 here, we've got some classic BMWs on the other side. The signature roundel on the back of the car. But I love these things, absolutely fantastic. And next on this BMW theme stand, club stand, BMW Car Club GB I should say, we've got obviously the 3 Series cars, the M3s, 2002s. I think the 2002s have an anniversary of some kind. So that's what's going on over there. And then after that we've got more clubs. So this is really club segment, and next to that is some quite interesting cars over here. Porsche 917 replica, the Le Mans winning car. That's there. That's featured in a magazine recently. This is the Drivers Union stand. Fantastic old pickup truck here, Chevrolet. Can you see it? It's beautiful, really, really beautifully done. The amount of work and effort that's gone into this is incredible. I mean, just look at the interior. Stunning. I like it when they take some effort on the bed itself with these cases and fuel tanks and oil tanks and stuff like that. There's this amazing Gallardo over here, which is extraordinary, not just for the carbon ground effects and the carbon spoiler, carbon pack if you like, but also because it's actually a manual. You don't actually see many of those, do you, manual ones? And then over there you've got basically the Magnum car. So you've got 308 Ferrari. Again, to me it's the perfect Ferrari. Although the F40 could be the perfect Ferrari. But let's walk around the front of it so we can see it. Isn't that beautiful? If you can see that Ferrari, it's absolutely gorgeous. I do think that that is the proper Ferrari. So, now, so we'll move on, see what else we've got, because there's a lot to cover in this event, and pretty much all of your tastes are covered in this show, whether it's Italian cars, British cars, German cars. Here we got a whole load of Mercedes cars, including this fantastic SEL here. Actually, check out the Beetle behind. And I think I've seen that Beetle before. That's a really crazy Beetle. And I'm pretty sure that I saw that years and years and years ago, actually with Reza, who's behind the camera. And I think I saw that over at the Ace Cafe one time. I'll have to dig out some pictures. I've got some old pictures, and I think if it's the same one that was in the pictures. And over here, we saw this fabulous SEL, which is really fun. I like the way that, you like it when people put some effort into displaying a car. And, you may think, well, what effort has been put into that? I mean, it's beautifully presented and stuff like that. But a nice, neat little touch in that there are driving gloves on the front, and in the back, on the center armrest, there's an ashtray with a cigar in it, which I thought was a very clever little touch there. Then just feast your eyes on this thing. This is quite amazing. And hello to whoever is joining us. We are at the London Classic Car Show, and we're just taking a little walk around. You're joining us on the walk around. And if there's any questions or anything you want to ask or any specific cars you want to see, let us know. It's now or never. It's fantastic weather we're having, so we're hoping that the rain is going to stay away and we're able to enjoy this car show. But also take a look at that. I think Reza quite liked that Mercedes, didn't you? The Mercedes over there. So full of spec, what were you telling me about this one then? CLK 63. Black Series. We've established that. So, so let's walk over to the other side because there's lots of cars over there as well, which we haven't seen yet. Hey, you're right. Is this yours? This is very nice. We've just found the owner for the fantastic Chevy truck that we Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure you're subscribing to youtube.com/browncarguy and hit the bell icon and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Whilst you're at it, subscribe to browncarguy.com and follow me on social media by just searching for my hashtag. That's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and even on TikTok. If you love my content, then please consider sponsoring and supporting it, and you can do that over at patreon.com/browncarguy. And you know what? You can use my platforms to promote your product, service, or brand. My YouTube channel is now closing in on 3,000 subscribers as I record this. Total views are nearly 500,000, and the reach just over the last month is nearly 1 million. So join these amazing people as my patrons, including Mohammed Humaid in the UAE, Partha in India, a tech guru and social media consultant. Find him on parthans.com. Tom Conway Gordon here in the UK, Isaac Beauchard in the US. He's got some great deals on cool cars at bespokeautos.com. Reza Adil, check him out at Alizadeh Cigars on Instagram. Mohammed Qasim, business consultant. You can find him at wehms.com. Siraj Abbasi at Tiles Italia on Instagram for luxury floor and wall tiling. Mark Waddell in Canada. Zach Kogiani, a globe-trotting pilot with amazing images for sale at zachkogiani.com. And last but not least, my school chum Shaheer Hakki. Thanks for watching. More cool vids on the way. Catch you again in the next one.